TV respects me. It laughs with me, not at me.
Sup guys, Shaw TV here, back with another video. But before we get started, I hope you guys had a very fantastic holiday. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas as well. Even if you wasn't with your loved ones or with your family. Hopefully mentally y'all are okay. You know? Because times like this is hard for everyone, you know. People done lost everyone. People are not mentally in the right space. So, as a great humble guy that I am, I just want to check up on my subscribers or even new subscribers and see how you guys doing mentally. So, I had to get that out the way. Now, let's get started with the main topic. Joe Hendry. What the hell happened to Joe Hendry? I mean, my guy was one of the hottest acts in wrestling for a short period of time. Of course, his TNA stint. Now, to be honest, I didn't know much about Joe Hendry. I kept hearing about this guy on Twitter, but really didn't know much about him because I didn't watch TNA. I didn't really know who Joe Hendry is. I mean, the only time I heard of him is when he cut that promo on Top Dollar. I think he was doing like a fucking guitar segment where he's fucking damn, I fucking forgot. But yeah, I know he did like a guitar segment where he roasted Top Dollar, brought up his WWE past, how he failed, how he botched. We know what Top Dollar do. He's just a laughing stock. But I'm gonna have to make a video on Top Dollar soon because my guy right now is having a fucking redemption arc. He's reviving himself, reviving his career. So yeah, shout out to Top Dollar, but he cut that from. That's the only time I heard of Joe Hendry. But other than that, didn't really know much about the guy. So when he made his debut on NXT, I think they had a battle royal. When I first, heard about this guy, when I heard his theme song, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, he has a really, really great theme song. Say his name is, he appears, I believe in Joe Hendry. Nah, alright. Let me stop playing, but yeah. His theme song was fire. No cap, his theme song was fire. He definitely had a look to him. He's charismatic. On the mic, he's good. He's a very, very entertaining guy. So I'm thinking, okay, since TNA and WWE having a crossover right now, WWE would capitalize on his buzz and make him into a bigger star. But unfortunately, Joe Hendry is having a bit of a downfall right now. We completely forgot all about the guy. And it's not Joe Hendry's fault. You can blame Bookie for not striking while the iron is hot. Joe Hendry at that point was a hot commodity. He was liked by the fans. He was charismatic. You definitely had to, capitalize on his momentum. But, of course, HBK, who is the booker in NXT, failed to do that. And Joe Hendry was not the only guy that had hot momentum, but of course, he got completely forgotten and completely buried. Zack Ryder in 2011 is probably the best example for this because Zack Ryder got over on his own. He was over by the fans. He was somewhat charismatic. But he seemed like one of the guys that could have been something special. I'm not saying that Zack Ryder was going to be a fucking future main eventer or a future world champion, but he could have at least been consistent in his career in the mid-card scene. He could have stayed there and not went down completely further. But we all know what happened to fucking Zack Ryder, man. We all know what happened to the guy.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
Vince McMahon really fucking said, "You think you gonna get over at my expense? Alright, pal. I'm gonna bury the living shit out of you. I'm going to do a humiliation ritual on you. I'm gonna kill your fucking push and kill your fucking career." Vince McMahon in 2012 killed Zack Ryder, goddammit. Fucking killed him. Buried the shit out of him. Alright, y'all. Back to the main topic. So, the Zack Ryder example just shows you that you could be a hot commodity for one moment, but sooner or later, you're back to just being a normal wrestler. Once the heat that you once had goes away, the fans stop caring about you. And Joe Hendry right now is suffering that. Let's just say Jeremy Lin, right? I'm getting off topic, but just bear with me. As a basketball fan, as someone that watches basketball all the time, we're going to just use Jeremy Lin for another example. Excuse me. Jeremy Lin, just like Joe Hendry, came out of the scene out of nowhere, was popular for like 2 to 3 months. He had his best stretch in basketball. Hell, he was one of the hottest commodities in basketball for a short period of time. I mean, he dropped 34. I forgot. He dropped 38 on Kobe Bryant. Like, Jeremy Lin was playing like a fucking superstar for the last 2 fucking months. Like, look at this shit, dog. It's fucking impressive. Like, Jeremy Lin was dominating basketball for the last 2 months. He was on magazine covers.
5, 4, Lin for the win! Got it!
So yeah, once again, Joe Hendry was the Jeremy Lin of WWE. Joe Hendry had the world in the palm of his hands. He was the most over guy, just like Jeremy Lin. He was over with the fans with his play on the court. Because Jeremy Lin had stretches of basketball where he looked like a complete fucking superstar. But eventually, your stock will fall down and people will forget about you. And that's what's happening to Joe Hendry right now. Joe Hendry is the Jeremy Lin of WWE. He was once a hot commodity, but sooner or later, the stock that he once had is no longer a thing anymore. People moved on to the next new shiny toy. And Joe Hendry right now, we're not even thinking about the guy no more. So, Joe Hendry tweeted that he would he didn't say verbatim that he would love to be John Cena's final opponent. But we all know John Cena in 2025 is retiring from wrestling. So he's going to become full-time again and have a farewell tour in WWE. Celebrating his achievements, his career. We all know what farewells are. It happens in sports. When you're a legend in your own profession, the fans will grow and appreciate you, and we want to celebrate your career. So, of course, Joe Hendry, tweeted that made hints that he would like to be John Cena's last opponent. As you know, the IWC just don't give a fuck. That's what I think about the IWC, man. We don't hold no fucking punches. We gonna just tell you straight up. It may be toxic, but at the same time, like, damn, this shit is true as fuck. So what caught my attention is the next tweet that I am about to show you. I mean, damn, bro. Like, you did not have to go all in on Joe Henry. Like, damn. Shut the fuck up, Dean Saul Merchant. Nobody wants you. That's why TNA won't even give you the world title, because even for TNA standards, you fucking suck. You think you're good enough to be Cena's last opponent. Oh my God. I mean, I see the point he's trying to make, but holy shit. There's some people that think he sucks. Me personally, I don't think the guy sucks. I just think the momentum that oh my God, I'm stuttering right now. The momentum that he once had is no longer there. So if he were to get pushed next year, I think it's already too late for that. Like, the momentum that he once had has faded away. Even though in wrestling, once you know, your Linsanity runs out, the new fans, well, I can't say new fans, the fans are going to hop on the next bandwagon and get the next wrestler over. They move on to the next wrestler. That's what I'm trying to say. So, Joe Henry right now, in 2025, I mean, I would love for Joe Henry to have a career resurgence. I would love for him to get over. But yeah, even in TNA, like, damn. They chose Nick, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler, over Joe Henry. Who, by the way, Joe Henry was over it. But yeah, man, that's pretty fucking sad. It just shows you that WWE is the fucking machine. Even when they're no longer interested in you, they gotta, jump on the next train. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hopefully in 2025, once again, I'm gonna say this: Joe Henry has a career resurgence. Joe Henry gets that momentum back that he once had, and he becomes even more over and even more better as a performer, because Joe Henry has potential, man. Look, I know he's older as a wrestler. He's like 36. He's not young, but I still think Joe Henry still has potential, man. Like, he's likable. I like him. He may not be the best wrestler, but who the fuck cares? He can talk on the mic, and he has one of the best characters in wrestling. He's just got to get his momentum back. That's what's missing. But look, man, I said what the fuck I had to say. I still believe in Joe Henry in 2025. I still believe in that. But once again, that's all I have to say. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my wrestling channel. And I will catch you guys later. And once again, happy holidays. And peace out.